for some football and hope you are too. Welcome to East Rutherford, New Jersey, everybody, and MetLife Stadium. Winner of this one rules East Rutherford. It's the Jets and the Giants on EA Sports. Ready to do the honors. And away we go from East Rutherford. Gunnar Olszewski now to return. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. So out come the Giants. Their first drive of the game coming up. And bringing them out, one of two quarterbacks taken in the first round of this year's draft. Out of Ole Miss, it's Jackson Dart.
One of the things that I know Brian Daboll and the Giants loved about Jackson Dart is every step of his career. From high school in Utah to USC to Ole Miss, he just kept getting better and better and better. How about the first QB to lead Ole Miss Rebels to back-to-back 10-win seasons in over 80 years? That's what they're getting their first-round pick.
Let's start on the ground here, Tracy. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for two.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Going play action with Dart. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. That one connects. And he has the New York touchdown. The Giants take a 6-0 lead right away. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
Young Hui Koo on for the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Giants will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. So now it's the Jets getting out on offense for their opening drive. They're led out by a respected veteran now in year 15 here in the NFL, Teron Taylor.
The biggest mistake you can make here is letting his offense get suckered into trying and matching the pace while the opposition just set. Even if it's a quick score to begin the game, he's got to have the poise and the patience here to run the opening script they've planned for all week long. Play your game and not let the circumstances dictate and force your hand early.
Here's Breece Hall on the ground for the first time. And they'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin this drive.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
First down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5. To the air, Taylor. Oh, he's in trouble, and he's going to go down. The Giants are all over it. And that push pushes them back. Third down coming up.
Oftentimes, these early exchanges are just a feeling out process for rushers and blockers. They can also set the tone for the battles the rest of the game, and that defender, you know, with an early win, he's feeling really good about himself.
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. Throw here, 3rd down. And they get to him again. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down.
They may not have been the first defense to hit the field today, but certainly they wasted no time making their presence felt. A couple sacks in just the first few plays here. And they'll add more to it if this offense doesn't start to figure out their protection.
Now on 4th down, here's Austin McNamara out to punt for the Jets. Gunnar Olszewski will return it for the Giants. Escapes the defender. And he's going to set him up with a pretty short field here, Brock, after getting a big chunk on that return.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Now for the second time this game, we get a look at the New York offense. And so far, they've executed exactly how they drew it up, Brock. Early lead, no points allowed, and a chance now to seize control of the game on their second possession.
And Kate, generally, offenses love to script their first 10 to 15 plays. Well, this entire game script is playing out just the way they want to.
They've got 1st down here from the 36. They'll go left side with Tracy. Looks like they'll give him about 2 on the opening play of this drive.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. They'll go play action. Here's Dart. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
I love that. Now, I love that defensively right there. It's about the only thing you could do to the tight ends at this level. You have got to disrupt them. You have got to match their physicality with even more physicality, and it forced an incompletion.
Oh, he's going to run for it. A gain of 15 there. And the Giants still going to have the 1st down.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for a QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a 1st down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on 1st down.
One of the challenges when you run that jet sweep is you better secure that edge. I've not seen a great jet sweep in my life where you don't win the edge of the line of scrimmage. And that time, the defense got the job done.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Darts out of the shotgun. Pass is caught at the 9. And the defense gets the stop to deny that 1st down, but still a very good gain. They picked up 12, 3rd and short.
Yeah, these in cuts maybe aren't the hardest throws from a degree of difficulty, Kate, but it does take some courage as a quarterback to throw into congested spaces, but it can pay big dividends.
On the sneak, here's Dart. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
Everybody understood the assignment right there. For one guy, the quarterback, get the snap and make the marker. For the other 10, drive like mad, push like crazy, and create that space for the 1st.
Breaking the huddle, here's 1st and goal. Shotgun snap, a gift to Tracy. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
That sure looks like a terrific call after you dial it up, because the execution was awesome by everybody. You get that kind of run on 1st and goal, it sets the table for more success.
So from the 3, here's 2nd and goal. Again, it's Tracy. And he's stonewalled by this front right at the 3. Can't manage positive yardage there, and it leaves them with 3rd and goal.
That's twice now where runs have not gotten them into the end zone, but you've kind of set yourself up. Actually, you've set yourself up really well for a little play action right here.
Last play stopped short, still 3 yards to gain, 3rd and goal. Running back motions right. On 3rd and goal, it starts. Pressure's there, and he goes down again. And the defense a down away from completing this stand. It's 4th and goal.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
Field goal attempts coming now from Young Hui Koo. High percentage look for him here from the left hash. Koo able to put it through. And their special teams converts to get them something out of that possession.
Well, how about that? He gets to add a field goal to his extra point. And 2 series in, he knows he's played a big role in this one.
All lined up and ready to boot this one away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone, so we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. The second drive coming up now for the Jets offense. And they haven't got their legs under them on offense just yet, Brock. 3 plays and a punt on their opening drive. Field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. They'll start this one out with Hall. Makes a cut to the right sideline. He does it! Touchdown, New York! The Jets reach pay dirt for the first time this game. Breece Hall with the touchdown. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
Nick Folk now for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Jets cut it to a field goal game. It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. Here's Devin Singletary on the return. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. The Giants offense all set to get started. They managed 3 on their last drive, but down inside the red zone, disappointing not to come away with a touchdown. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Staying between the tackles with Tracy. He dodged the tackle. And he's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
And the Giants first down.
I love these inside runs. Don't get away from them. You never know. You think it's going to be a short little gain, and then boom, get the right blocking, a possessed running back, and you get some serious yards on the table.
Dark from the pistol. He locates Daniel Bellinger. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
Yards on the play. That's another Giants first down. First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Now we're running with Devin Singletary. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on second down.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
It's Tracy on second down. And 2 yards all he can get. It's third down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. From the gun, here's Dart. That's the line, he's going to run for it. And Dart's got him a fresh set of downs there as he slides to a stop.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that, actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Tracy on 1st and goal. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. Now Dart's going to the air. They will score. Touchdown, New York. The Giants stretch their early lead to 9.
That's exactly what this offense was dreaming of when they brought him in as a rookie quarterback, showing off that ability to run. Again, that's exactly what these defensive coordinators are hoping to not see. Yet another dynamic rookie quarterback who can score with his legs.
On now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Giants make it a 10-point ball game.
Giants 17, Jets 7.
Crew all lined up and ready to boot this one away. And he'll take a knee in the end zone for a touchback. The Jets and Breece Hall about set to go on offense. And he has run roughshod over them in this opening half. Pretty sure this is the exact kind of start that he was hoping to have here. Field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
Good point, Jets. 1st down.
That's the end of the first quarter in this battle of New York franchises. Our score, 17-7. We'll get back to East Rutherford after this. Time for the second quarter of play. It's Jets football. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10. Here's Taylor to throw. And the Giants are on him, and he goes down. It's 3 sacks for the game so far. Brings up 2nd down.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do get home with that sack.
Following the sack needs some positive yards here. It is 2nd down and 18. Throwing, Taylor. Left side caught by Lazard. And this is through the midfield stripe and onto the Giants side of the field.
Sure showed off some mobility on that play. Got outside the pocket and easily found an open man.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. Here he goes. 3rd and long. Hits him on the out route. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. It's a great pickup. 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
Okay, when you watch the combine, you'll watch guys try to make this throw. And without chemistry, it's so hard to execute. That was picture perfect. That's a QB and receiver on the same page because that route, that deep out to the field, that takes it just a different level of connectedness.
And he nearly gets him another 1st down as they force him out just shy of the marker.
We've heard it said, and I believe it to my core, football is the ultimate team sport. And a well-run screen like that is the ultimate team play because it takes all 11 doing their job.
Options are open here. It's 2nd and inches. Toss play. This is Hall. And this will only complicate matters for 3rd down, partner. They're sent backwards. He is quickly making a habit out of wrecking plays, Brock, and it doesn't seem to matter what type of play that is.
It's what the best of them do. We talk about just the versatility of offensive players being dual threats. This guy's a dual threat against the pass, and that time stuffing the run.
3rd down from the gun. Can't connect over the middle. It's incomplete. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series. He's the one driving it.
All right, down a couple of scores. They want a bigger swing than just 3. They're going for this. They'll run for it with Hall. Finds a big lane. And he's going to take it in for the New York touchdown. The Jets face a 4-point deficit. Breece Hall with the touchdown.
Kate, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
Folk on now to try the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Jets cut it to a field goal game.
Jets 14.
set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. And it looks like he's going to opt not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 35. The Giants about to get to work on offense. And all that's needed here, Brock, is some repeat execution from that last series. Of course, gotta expect the defense has made some adjustments after giving up that touchdown.
And that is the beauty of this game we love so much. Those back and forth adjustments on the sidelines. And can this offense do what it did a drive ago? And that is stay one play ahead of their defensive foes.
On the handoff, this is Tracy. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Absolutely no fear in his game. Even one of the smaller defenders out there, he isn't afraid to go charging into all those linemen and dish out some physical play himself to make that stop.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. They go right back to Tracy. Again, he's taken down right at the line. Same guy, same call, same result. And now it's 3rd down.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Third down now. Here's Starks. Pass brought in by Slayton. And he's tackled after a big gain, but he's not going to get to keep the yards or the first down that he picked up either. We got a flag down in the neighborhood of holding. Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. After the holding call, they're going to need even more now on 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. Jump off caught by his back. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
I'm a big fan of the screen pass. Really, you can run a screen as they just showed on any play. 1st, 2nd, 3rd down, sometimes even 4th. But it takes great acumen, a great football IQ defensively to have an awareness it's coming, and then more importantly, to stop it.
The Giants readying to punt, and they're going to send out the lefty, Jamie Gillen, for the kick. And he's just going to fair catch that one at the 24-yard line. The Jets and Breece Hall about set to go on offense. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. They start the drive with Hall. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, you got to tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Here's Taylor. Just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend's pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Third and long. They're going to throw. And he put everything he's got behind it. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
Austin McNamara on now to punt. And this will be his 2nd effort of the contest. Brought down before the return gets far. We'll get a stoppage here. Looks like there's a Giant in some discomfort following that play. Giants lining things up. 1st and 10. Takes the handoff. Now to throw. Catch is made. It's Jalen Hyatt. And he's taken down quickly. Nicely done by the defense. But the catch does get him to the 39-yard line. A pickup of 17. And it's good for a New York 1st down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Out of the gun this time, here's Dart. Dumps it off to his running back. Finds a little room there, gets him about 3 yards. They're up to the 43.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
3rd down, Jets into the dime. They'll throw, 3rd and long. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Okay, I've talked to you over the years, the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On 3rd down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
Jamie Gillen on now to punt. And they could really use a good one here. And the fair catch secured here at the 16. Now here comes the New York offense. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Hall. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Here's Hall running his own read. And this is looking familiar, partner. He's dropped for a loss again. It's going to be 3rd down. These last 2 snaps, they have forced this drive to what might be its last play here, Brock, and we can confidently say there's not going to be another run here on 3rd down.
Yeah, I think it's time to let the passing game get going and really trust your quarterback here, who's got to compensate for 2 negative plays.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. He's trying to lay this one in deep down the right side. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset.
That is so much more the exception than the rule when you're targeting double or triple coverage. You may be fortunate to complete a fair number of those throws, but gains like that, those are rare, and that's big time.
Well, it has been an exciting one so far as we have reached our 2-minute warning. Stick around. More from MetLife Stadium on the other side. Handoff running left. Here's Hall. They're working a couple yards past the line. Cordell Flott there on the stop.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
The give on 2nd to Hall. Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold it right at the line of scrimmage. So 3rd down now. Now the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
I'll air it out on 3rd. He's going to run for it. He's going to be down to within a yard of that red zone as the stop is made. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that's good for a Jets first down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Shotgun snap, the give to Hall. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, when they drop it behind the line. The Jets take their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. All right, a couple yards to make up, Brock. Time to rediscover the magic on this drive. Here's 2nd and 12. Changing things up. They're going to throw now. Pass complete to Mechie. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal. Timeout taken by New York. That's its 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. From the red zone on 1st. They set up the screen here for Hall. Touchdown, New York. The Jets get some late points and the lead. Breece Hall with the touchdown. Well, Brock, I think you and I both saw that one coming together from up here, and it became clear pretty quickly that if they got things going, that one could go the distance.
Yeah, the 6 points earned on any screen pass touchdown. I'd give half a point to the sell job of a quarterback, half a point to the effort of the running back, but 5 of those points to the big guys in front of them. They're the most important ones out there on that play, and in the best of times, they clear lane for a touchdown just like that one.
Folk on now to try the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Jets take a 4-point lead.
Giants 17.
It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. And maybe making some better judgment here as he takes a knee and accepts the touchback. The Giants take over now late in this first half. And normally they'd need this out, Brock, but facing such a small deficit, good chance they try to get a field goal here before the break. Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line. On 1st and 10, here's Starks. By Theo Johnson. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. The Giants using their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
I think the defense is still turned around looking for where the ball is, because that QB and tight ends, they got that ball out in a hurry.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. Throwing on 1st down. It starts. Gets it to him on the screen. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Timeout called, and that's going to be the 2nd for New York. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
At the 43-yard line.
Five still to go here. This is 2nd down. Darts out of the shotgun. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. The Giants are going to call their final timeout here. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, Man, is it difficult on the defense.
So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. Dart gonna throw again. Sends this to the end zone. And that one's gonna fall incomplete. No luck there, just 11 seconds remaining. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. It takes a special quarterback to thread the needle. He couldn't do it.
You know what that's like? That's like passing across your own crease in hockey, kid. That's a big no-no. When you challenge double coverage in the end zone, and let me tell you, coaches don't really like that either.
And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down.
That's a veteran move right there by a rookie quarterback. You see so many rookies, we do, Kate, who try to play hero ball and force things in every single spot. But he's already wise enough to know how to throw it away.
So on 3rd down, they're going to go ahead and bring him out to try and get 3 here before the half. Needs a good amount here, too. 51 yards away. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that cuts the lead back down to a lone point.
Kid, I don't think there's any question. This is going to be a close game when it's all said and done because it's awfully tight here at the half. And that field goal, that gives him a little more confidence running into the locker room.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half or if we get a play from scrimmage as this one's away. Here's Isaiah Davis on the return. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So just a 1-point game here at the break, Brock, as we go over to the EA Sports halftime reports with our buddy Scott Hansen.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome into the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you on an abridged halftime report. Good competitive first half. This game kind of has a punch-counter-punch feel to it, as reflected on the scoreboard. Tight game going into the second half. Can either team pull away? To find out, let's go back to the stadium and our broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Hewer.
All right, Scott, thanks so much. We are back, and this one's shaping up to be an exciting one. Very close game, Brock, as we start our 3rd quarter. Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. Jukes away from one. And they finally bring him down after a huge run back into their territory. So to begin the 3rd quarter, the New York offense returning to the field. They've certainly had no issues scoring, but their opponents have been right there with them, so they could really use some more points on this drive. From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Throwing now off the play action. Flush down out to his left. And he's going to be touched down about 3 yards shy of the marker.
Kid, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass, it was a scramble. But and that's the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
2nd and 3 now. He'll call his own number. He's going to be stopped, but not before dealing some damage. He's down to the 12. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, they got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did. Tote the ball himself for a big run.
Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10. A give left side for home. And they're going to be humbled here on 1st down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
throwing. Taylor. We've got a screen to the running back. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. We go with a design keeper. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Jets grow the lead coming out of halftime. They broke out the design run from there. Coach just tells him, hey, Brock, hey, QB, do your thing, get us 6.
Yeah, and these offensive coaches love this play, and defensive coaches hate it, Kate, because it really gives you an extra hat, right? An extra number when your QB's got the athleticism, got the legs, got the instincts to go run it in for 6. A defensive nightmare, an offensive touchdown.
Folk on now to try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Jets grow their lead to 8.
Giants 20.
It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. New York taking over once again. The offense heading out. And they'll have a little momentum as they take the field here after their kicker drilled a deep one to end their last drive with points. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. Robinson in motion right. On 1st down, here starts. He throws a bullet down the right sideline. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
From the gun, here's Dart. That's low and bounces short of his man.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Oh, he's going to run for it. Big play, pushes them beyond midfield. And Dart's got him a fresh set of downs there as he slides to a stop.
17 yards. And the Giants 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
When a play breaks down, every once in a while, you got to be able to make a play with your legs. His offense counts on that ability to evade pressure and occasionally make plays just like that one.
Football's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down. Shotgun snap, a gift to Tracy. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
At the 47-yard line.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Here's Tracy once more. He stuck with him and got the same results. He is stopped at the line once again to quickly bring up 3rd down.
At the 47-yard line. A gain of 1 brings up 3rd down and 9.
Throw here, 3rd down. Pass complete to this down roughly to the 34-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips, cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
A handoff to Tracy. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
That's a pretty good stop on first down. This defense now gets a chance to dictate, and that's what all the great defenses want to do, Kate. They want to dictate it on their terms and not just be reacting to what the offense is always doing.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. From the gun, it's Tracy. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
I just love that so much, Kate. Yeah, they trailed at the break, but that doesn't deter you from running the ball. And results like that will more than likely have them lean into the run game.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. That's going to tuck it and run. And keeping the zone read costs him. He takes a hit, loses some yards, too. Well, I don't expect that loss to keep them from utilizing the option at all moving forward, Brock, but I do expect it to keep them from leaning on it too heavily.
Yeah, I'd agree with you there. It's too valuable a piece of their game plan. You want to make that defense defend it, but they did it a whole lot better that time.
Now Dart's going to the air. Pass is cut at the 9. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Here's a design run. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front.
I can promise you, that's not what it looked like on the practice field nor on the whiteboard. Typically, QB run is going to net you a whole lot more yardage than that. But let's give some credit. Strong effort by that defensive front who contained a play that typically goes for a whole lot more.
Staying between the tackles with Tracy. And the defense wins this rep. That's stopped at the line, and now they've got 3rd and goal.
This may be one of the only spots in goal-to-goal situations I wouldn't even consider a run. Now, as a quarterback, you better be aware of those eyes defensively because they're going to be all over you in the passing game.
Anticipating the pass, defense out there in dime. It's 3rd and goal. Darts back to throw. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line.
Just not much to do right there, whether he wanted to run it or throw it. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win for this defense.
For the 3rd time today, we see them setting up for a field goal. A pretty automatic look for him from the left. Koo able to put it through. And that gets him back within 5.
Listen, all he can do is make the kicks he's called out there to make. They need extra points from him, but for now, he's able to handle his 3rd field goal of the game and just inch them a little bit closer.
After making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. On the return, here comes Davis. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30. The Jets have their offense ready to go again. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this 3rd quarter. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now he'll throw off the play fake. Connects with his back. Hall. And he's going to be out of bounds after it looks like about a yard there. Second down coming up.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
Taylor. Oh, he's in trouble, and he's going to go down. The Giants are all over it. It's sack number 4 in the game for him. This one makes it third down.
I know the scoreboard doesn't say it, but this has been a winning effort up front defensively. One of the keys to their success was going to be this pass rush and sacking the quarterback, and they could check that box.
Guys out wide. Here we go, third and long. Third and long for him here. He's in trouble, and they bring it down again. A couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up fourth down.
All right, up to the point of the game, Kate. Now, we got to get the ball out of our hands. He is just taking a beating all game long, and on this drive, yet again, find a way to protect, find a way to run, and get the ball out of his hands.
Here comes the punting unit for the Jets. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. He has it at the 22. They found some space to do a little damage there before they bottle him up. The Giants and Tyrone Tracy are running back on now. All their scoring has kept them close, but they still find themselves trailing by just a little in this third quarter. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up first and 10. Now go play action. Here's Dart. He's got Bellinger. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's Giants football. They're on a mission here. They trail entering the fourth. Offense to line. This is 2nd and 4. A give to Tracy up the middle. And the defense all over this run. Maybe got a yard there as he tried to bounce that one outside. Only a yard on the pickup, so that's going to bring them to 3rd down and 3. With the gun this time, here's Dart. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Here's Tracy on first down. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
This is Tracy. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. That one gains 7. And the Giants are going to have the first down.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the first down. Just get to a manageable third down, but instead they move the chains, and that is one disheartening look on that defense.
And play action with Dart. Oh, this big guy is moving! And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. Give him 24 yards on that one. And it's good for a New York first down.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
From the red zone now. Completed over the middle. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. On the counter, Singletary. He's actually going to lose yards here. They take him down at the 10-yard line. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Throwing on 3rd. Here's Dart. Brought in. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with the 1st and goal.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Gotta think this is 4-down territory, Brock, as they come up here, 1st and goal. Dart's looking to throw. And he makes the play at full extension. That's a touchdown. The Giants take a 4th-quarter lead. Exactly the play they were looking for, Brock. They saw it, and he put it right on the money.
Yeah, it really was a perfect play. This is what it looked like in practice, but more importantly now to get it done in game time, that's what you're looking for. Amazing when it all comes together.
Giants offense and Dart looking to get 2 more here.
The Giants will line up for the...
They'll try to run it in. Ooh, and he can't shake the defense. They track him down in the backfield, and this 2-point attempt fails. Well, I know we normally look for where the breakdown occurred here, partner, but I think he just made a really good play defensively to get back there.
Yeah, you're not just thinking. He absolutely did it. That defender was reacting. Go shoot your shot. And that is teaching tape for that.
Cool, all lined up and ready to boot this one away. And not liking what it looked like ahead of him there, Brock. So he's going to take a knee, and this is going to come out to the 35-yard line. The Jets offense now set to take over. They find themselves down here in the 4th after that touchdown. This game could end up depending on how they respond right here. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. Taylor now. Finds him over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
New York.
1st and 10 now from the 46. To the air, Taylor. And he has it along the sideline, but he got a little too close to that edge. They're going to say he's out of bounds. We've got second down.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Looking to throw, Taylor. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
3rd and long, they're going to throw. Another drop. The last 2 plays both should have been intercepted, but neither could be brought in. However, Brock, they do at least force this 4th down. Now, this goes for every player in every sport, Brock. Fatigue in the 4th quarter. So that can mean dropped interceptions just as much as it can mean a dropped catch, too.
And believe it or not, Kate, quarterbacks, they can get fatigued, too.
Yeah.
Maybe not as much physically as their buddies running around and hitting, but mentally. You just get tired there as a passer. You start to assume, and that's a dangerous place to play.
The Giants and Jackson Dart set to go back on offense. And like we've seen from him before, Brock, he got a good game going early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this second half. First call here coming from the shotgun. We send him left out of the slot. Throwing on 1st down. It's Dart. Has him on the quick hitter. And they take him down at the 24-yard line. Following that completion, remember the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Darts out of the shotgun. Dump off caught by his back. And they don't get any help on this 2nd down, Brock. He is out right along the line, so no gain.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Now Dart. That's a cut for the 1st. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. He picks up 15 on the play. And the Giants are going to have the 1st down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
First and 10. He keeps it on the option. And that run good for a handful as it brings up 2nd down.
The difference right there, Kate, between that gain and a big hit for a loss, is really quick decision-making. He made a quick read, saw the running back was going to get hit if he handed it, and he pulls it himself for a positive gain.
1st down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4. From the gun, here's Dart. Short pass brought in. And he's going to manage 3 for them on the play. Stopped just a little bit shy of the marker.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 1.
3rd and a lone yard coming up. On the sneak, here's Dart. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. Just a single yard, but that's going to be enough to move the chains.
That may not look like much, but that is a confidence builder for quarterback and offensive line in particular. When you know you can push the pile on third down on a sneak and get a first down, you may have to come back to that in a bigger moment in this one later.
On the handoff, this is Tracy. Good running here on first down as he works his way forward for about 8. The Jets take their first time out. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. It's going to tuck it and run. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Timeout taken by New York. That's its 2nd. And with another one gone, they're going to have just 1 remaining this game.
That offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to first down. But instead, the defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on 3rd and short.
All right, looks like they're going to try to power this across. Goal line formation on 3rd and inches. He tries to sneak it. They were loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stopped him at the line. No gain. Timeout called by the Jets. That's their final one. And this could be an issue the rest of the way with no way to stop this clock. From the 40-yard line now. This is 1st and 10. Here's Tracy. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it. And we'll move to the next.
So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from New York. Giants holding just a 1-point advantage. 2nd down now, 7 to go. They go right back to Tracy. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
Not every corner in this league can make the play he just made right there. Sure, there's pure coverage guys. Not really known for their tackling, but this guy, well, he's someone who isn't afraid to stick his nose in there and make a stop.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. He's back to throw. And they got there in time. He's taken down. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
Even from the booth, Kate, I could hear it. I could hear that front 7 telling the guys on the back end, hey, all I need is a couple seconds of lockdown from you guys, and I'm going to get to this QB. You promise that you deliver? And that's exactly what they did, wasted no time in getting that sack.
Out for the field goal. Pressure hanging over this kick. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. Got all of it, and this is good. And now their lead will push out beyond the field goal.
So after that make, a field goal won't cost them a lead, but a touchdown still ties it. Likely probably puts them down a point. Okay, this is one of those moments where the defense now has clarity. They know what the stakes are, and what they have to defend.
Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35. The Jets out to begin another drive. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. Field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. He'll look to throw it. Locates Adonai Mitchell. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. Here he is to throw. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And then brings up third down.
Brings up third down and
2. Here he is to throw. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And this one falls incomplete. No miracles on the final drive today. This game is over. So the Giants come away with the win. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory. That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Hewitt, I'm Kate Scott. It's a well-earned win for the Giants as we say so long from New York.